I'm calling bluff. I'm calling bluff. I'm calling bluff.
Take the towers down now.
Take the
towers down now.
Arun Brown. Arun Brown.
Somebody says for one day. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, guys? Oh my god. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, everybody? Live stream going. Guys, join the Discord if you want. If you don't, you know, do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. You're gonna do what you want anyway. You're gonna do what you want anyway. Oh man, we got a lot. What are people saying in the chat? For one day. A lot of people saying for one day. Great. Well, guys, anyway, we're gonna look at a bunch of crap today. You know? Oh, damn it. I only have half the stuff up. Great. Okay, there's that. Let's take a Discord real quick before we get into this crap. Joby Pool, are you there? Is this one of the Pool family? Is this a member of the Pool family? Like this guy? Where is it? Party. Okay. Is that guy? Okay, Joby Pool. Oh, where are you? Oh, you left. Okay. Off to a great start. Zipsy, are you there? Zipsy, are you there?
Hi.
Yo, what's up?
What up? Zipsy, I can tell this is already you're gonna have some amazing stuff to talk about here. What's going on?
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I've been watching you for like, I don't know, maybe like 6 months now.
Okay. And you still haven't figured out whether or not you like it?
Oh no, I fucking love it.
Oh, thanks, Zipsy.
Dude, I just started tuning in on my on my iPad, and you said, "Oh, join the Discord." So I just went over to my computer and I pressed Alt Tab, and I just went over to the live show lobby. And I was listening to them talk, and dude, it just feels a little surreal. But
well, Zips,
you do amazing work.
Oh, thanks, Zips. That's so nice. I was gonna give you a little bit of a hard time and ask you if you're from the California area, but you seem like such a nice guy already that I'm not gonna give you a hard time. You know what? You know, like to use you for comedy. I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's that attempt to just be like, ooh, you see that with like stand-up comedians a lot. They're like, their instinct when they're on stage is to be like, hey, you piece of shit, you idiot, you know. But I'm not gonna. I'm not
negative.
it's negative. It's negative. You know, it brings everybody down, and we don't do that around here, right?
Correct.
It's garbage. Well, you got anything interesting going on this weekend? Are you gonna smoke some doobs or anything like that? Take some
hell
edibles?
Yeah, but I also got 3 exams on Monday.
Oh,
So that's
so you have.
type.
So does that mean you're gonna ease back on the doobage?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
okay, you're
Yeah.
gonna ease back. It doesn't,
Mhm.
because a lot of stoners will be like, you know, oh, it helps me drive, it helps me operate the crane that I do at my job. You know,
Yeah, my forklift.
it helps me operate my forklift. It helps me do my surgery. Helps me do the surgery that I have to do. But you're not like that. You're gonna ease back.
Correct. I do it responsibly. I'm a gentleman with it.
Yeah, you do seem like a nice guy. Well, Zips, thanks for the nice words. You got anything else you want to say before you get out of here?
I love you all.
Well, hey,
And-
actually, Zips, I want to talk to you about something really quick. Do you know about this Cardi B McDonald's meal? Have you heard about this?
I honestly have not.
Okay,
But
let me.
I've heard about like the Travis Scott one.
Okay, well, that's pretty much all you need to know. So Travis Scott, I can't remember what it was. It was like a quarter pounder with, what was the Travis Scott? It was a quarter pounder with cheese and a Sprite or something, you know? But the Cardi B and Offset meal is, let's see what it is. It's a quarter pounder with cheese, a cheeseburger, tangy barbecue sauce. It says world famous fries on here. So we're just gonna say fries, a baked apple pie, a large Coke, and a Hi-C orange. What do you think of that meal so far?
The only good thing sounds like the apple pie.
Ooh. Okay. Well, what I wanted to do. Ooh, harsh words. It's 2,175 calories. Okay. So I guess this is supposed to be for 2 people.
I see it.
But
It's
I
like-
wanted to do today. If you had a meal at McDonald's, what would it be?
Ooh. Honestly, when I was younger, I used to just get like a regular cheeseburger. So,
Yeah.
you know what? It's probably going to be just like 1 cheeseburger
Mm-hmm.
and like 6 apple pies and a large Sprite.
I like it. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
So how many apple pies?
6.
6 apple pie, a cheeseburger, 6. That actually, honestly, does sound like the perfect meal for Zips. And you have to order it. It's like you have to say, "I'll take the zip. I'll take the zip meal."
Yeah, I'll get it zipped up.
All right, I'm gonna zip it up. All right, Zips. Thanks for this call.
yeah.
You're very nice, and hey, do good on your exam, okay?
Thanks, man.
If you have to
Have a good
cheat, you know, I'm
No.
not gonna say anything.
I'm having trouble doing my tests.
All right, well, Zips, talk to you later.
Talk to you later, dude. Have a great day.
Bye bye. Good guy. I was gonna give him a hard time about his, accent, all this stuff, but he's too nice. You know what I mean? Anyway, we're gonna look at later today. We're gonna look at some a pretty funny Joe Rogan interview. Would you call it an interview? I don't even know what you call these things. But he talked to Matt Taibbi, and it's just like a total waste of time, I guess. But it's got some pretty funny parts. It's just like my conclusion. I watched it. My conclusion on that is, hold on, it's this guy.
Generally speaking, Chinese people look Chinese.
My conclusion is just that Joe is literally, this is the guy who's always, he's always been the conspiracy guy. Oh, they're trying to brainwash the masses. And we're literally watching him get brainwashed by Fox News in real time. So it's adorable. I find it to be adorable, and you can
Wipe your ass with them. Wipe your ass with them.
exactly.
Party, 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 party.
Great. Oh, and we got a special guest. I wonder if the special guest is, if we get the special guest on. We get the special guest on immediately. Let's see. Can we get the special guest on?
Call a crackhead.
Do we need to
Call a crackhead.
sing? Oh, okay, guys. Here's our special guest. It's this guy, Mayor Pete. I don't know if you guys know who this guy is. Mayor Pete. He's what is he? Some kind of mayor, and they made him the transportation secretary or something. Mayor Pete, are you on the line?
Yeah. Yes, I am. Hello. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so you're still doing Mayor Pete's still doing the Obama voice, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, Mayor Pete. People are calling you Mayo Pete in the chat.
I love that. Still good. Still funny.
Okay, I don't know if he's gonna be doing that voice the whole time, but it's pretty unnerving. So anyway, Mayor Pete, I wanted to have you on to ask you about, and this is not funny. You know, I'm not making fun of this.
Of course not. It would be in poor taste. I'm gonna actually drop the voice for a second.
Okay, great. So what were you saying?
Yeah, it's in poor taste to make fun of what's going on in Ohio, so we're not gonna be doing that.
Right. So that's what I wanted to ask you about. There was let's just call it a toxic event in Ohio. It's a railway accident, and you're the transportation secretary, so I just wanted to get you on to see if you could update us on what's up with that.
Great question. I'm going to go in and out of the Obama voice. Great question. That's a great question. And basically, what's going on is I just want to let the American people. I'm going to do a George W. Bush accent too at the same time, so I can hit both sides.
So you could hit both sides of the political spectrum.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And so anyway, there's no need for the American people to worry about what's going on in Ohio.
Okay. So, like, can you tell us anything about what's going? Can you give us any kind of update?
Absolutely. I just wanted to assure the American people. I'm doing the George W. Bush now. I just wanted to reassure you guys. You might be seeing some disturbing things in the far left liberal situationist media about what's going on in Ohio, but I want to assure everybody that the mist monsters are under control. There's no need for alarm.
Okay, there's no need for... What was the last thing you said there?
About the liberal far left media?
No. It was actually after that. It was actually the last part you said.
I don't remember.
You said there's mist monsters.
I don't remember saying it. How's George W. Bush accent?
I don't remember.
I don't remember saying that.
Yeah, you just said it. It sounded like you said... Are you, Mayor Pete, are you implying that there's mist monsters have been formed from the chemical spill in Ohio?
Well, monsters is sort of a this is my real voice. Well, monsters is sort of a loaded term, okay? They've been portrayed in the liberal media as threatening, as different, as other, and that's racist.
Okay, well, I mean, they're monsters, they are threatening and different.
Yeah, they actually are. I'm going to go ahead and say they're very scary.
Okay, so there's mist monsters in Ohio now.
Okay, I was lying. Okay, I was lying. The mist monsters are definitely not under control. But I do want to say, the PSE is in fact under control and being dealt with.
What is the PSE? The PSE? Is that what you said? What is that?
Oh, the PSE is the piercing scream of eternity.
The piercing scream of eternity? What in God's name is the piercing scream of eternity?
Oh, you haven't heard about that?
No, what is that?
Oh, God damn it. Why do I open my dumb mouth about this stuff? That hasn't been in the liberal far left press yet?
No, I definitely haven't heard the term piercing... What is it? Piercing scream of eternity? I definitely have not heard that.
Oh, Hello? Why did I say anything about it? God, I am... I'm not. Let me get back into Obama. I'm not qualified for this job, that's for sure.
Okay, Mayor Pete, calm down. Calm down. I'm gonna try to. We'll figure this out together. Okay.
Okay. The PSE is where it's the piercing scream of eternity. It's where the wind screams into the faces of the living with the piercing shriek of the ghost of all time and eternity.
Oh my God, that sounds really scary. And all this is part of the toxic train accident?
Yeah, it is. Look, between you and me, I am comically incapable of dealing with this. Do you know that guy with the beard? You know what I'm talking? There's this really popular show with that guy with the beard. I think it's called Last Comic Standing.
Last Comic Standing? That's like a show from like 10 years ago.
Yeah, the zombie show. It's like I think there were two guys that got married or something. It's like a zombie show.
That's not Last Comic Standing. That's called The Last of Us.
Okay. All right. I mean, anyway, well, is there any way we can contact the guy with the beard? Because he seems like he knows how to deal with this stuff.
Yep.
You know?
I don't know. Mayor Pete, those guys are actors. So I don't think they're capable of dealing with the piercing scream of eternity or the mist monsters. They're actors.
Oh, they are? Oh, no. Oh, wait, hold on. The mist is rolling into my general area. Hold on. Hey, get out. Hey, you get out of here. Hold on. No, thank you. Mist, please go away.
Mayor Pete, are you okay?
Hold on. I'm getting eaten by the mist, if you can't tell.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Don't take my blood. Hey, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, make sure that this gets put on my resume.
Okay. Mayor Pete? Mayor Pete? Oh, jeez. He got eaten by the mist creature, and all he wanted was for it to be on his resume. That's pretty sad. Amazing. Let's see if we can take another call really quick before we get into this Joe Rogan stuff. BR1? Never talked to you. BR1, are you there? BR1, are you ready to...
Party.
Oh my God.
Party.
Are you ready to... Are you ready to party? Oh my God. Okay, a lot of people with their audio equipment not turned on. That's a good way to join a Discord with your audio off. What's this guy's name? Little Devil, are you there?
Hi.
Okay. Little Devil. Okay, great. Read more. Let's give people a few more chances. Oh, you know what? I didn't read the super chats. Let's get into that really quick. Thank you guys for the super chats. We're gonna scroll all the way up. Can I just click on them? Super chat to encourage to come back every Friday. Oh, thanks, Sleep. Thanks, Sleep. Canadian. We got one of the good Canadians. You know, the bad Canadians have really. They've really been doing a number on the American media. But anyway, read more books. Are you goddamn there? Goddamn you. Holy moly.
Am I here?
Yeah,
Am I there?
Read more books. Yes. You did it.
Oh, shit. I'm on the show.
Party.
You're here.
Party.
What's up, Arm? How are you?
Party.
How are you? What's going on?
I'm flushing toilet, baby.
Oh, hell yeah. You getting a good flush going?
Oh, yeah. Always be flushing.
You trying to be flush? You know how they say working for the weekend? Are you flushing for the weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, now. See,
Every flush. What?
every time you flush, you know, I can
Every time you flush,
can tell.
yeah, you can feel it.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's going on? Read
Wow.
more books. What do you got to tell us? God damn it.
Standing in my yard,
Okay.
trying to measure some lumber I found in the alley to make some bookshelves. Living up to my name.
Wow. So you're really your whole life is kind of book related.
My whole life is books. Yeah. I'm living for that book oblega that's apparently coming this week.
Oh, it's coming. I swear to God. People have been giving me a really hard time because, you know, the book oblega, but I want it to be good, you know? So it will be up this week. It will be up this week, but I think it'll be worth it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I believe you.
All right. Anything else, books?
Thank you.
All right, books. Well, good luck making
Not much.
Good luck making that shelf. Don't hurt yourself, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Maybe we can watch them. Oh, great. Another super chat from Micah. Thanks, Micah. Nice job on the majority report. Must be nice to be able to hang out with your dad. Okay, well, that was like, what, 2 months ago? You just found out about that, Micah? God damn it. Somebody gives you $10 and you're just mean to them. That's me. That's what I be doing. Maybe we should watch, maybe we should watch this Joe Rogan stuff. Because Joe Rogan had Matt Taibbi on. And it's, I'm going to have to flip through it. Oh, we didn't come up with a, for books, we didn't come up with a McDonald's meal. Like the Cardi B Offset meal. Let's try to think for Micah. Let me try to feel the Micah vibe. Maybe something book related. Let's see. What does Micah get? Micah gets a menu. Okay? Because he likes reading. He likes books. Micah gets a copy of the menu. A copy of the menu and a large Sprite. That's a Micah. So if you go to McDonald's, you order the Cardi B Offset. Or you can order the Micah, which is just a menu and a large Sprite. And then there's, what was the other guy's name? The guy that I liked, the California Stoner. It's 6 apple pies, a cheeseburger, and a large Sprite. So we got 2 pretty good meals so far. So far, it's a... Oh my God. So far, it's a...
Party.
So far, it's a party. Okay, maybe we should get into the Joe Rogan thing. On the great... What is this crap called? Spotify. Okay, 450. Let's check it out. Here's Joe.
It can censor just in that one moment. And it's you know, you can see it in these dialogues, how can only San Francisco to of all these. They taught you to do it at Quantico? Really? You know? I mean, even a journalist can't miss that. You know what I'm saying? Like, call it something else. You know, I don't know.
Okay, here. So yeah, I was watching this interview. I don't want to give, you know, I a little bit of give Joe Rogan a pass, even though he's constantly saying insane things, because it's just like he's just like a pothead, and now he's like an older pothead who can't stop watching Fox News. But still, here we go.
That part of it was amazing.
So strange. It's so strange to get such a peak, because I don't think anybody ever anticipated that something like this would happen, where Twitter would get sold to an eccentric billionaire who's intent on letting all the information get released.
Yeah, I mean, I think Elon Musk essentially, he spent $44 billion to become a whistleblower of his own company.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't really fully know his motives in doing that. I think he's got a pretty developed sense of humor, though.
Yeah. Really, Matt Taibbi? He's got a pretty developed sense of humor. You know what I mean? Like old ass memes. Pretty developed sense of humor.
Elon Musk is my father.
But this is the whole interview. It's like Matt Taibbi and Joe Rogan talking about how they're against the establishment. But yeah, you know, this billionaire who's only releasing information that he wants. and only picking people who are going to be friendly to his, whole point of view. Yeah, we're fighting the establishment that way. We're fighting the establishment on behalf of, one of the biggest billionaires in the country. I mean, come on, Matt. Good God, what is this? And they go on and on. And also Barry Weiss. Barry Weiss is a truth teller. Here we go. Here's another one that I wanted to play. It's just on and on with this. But that's the thrust of this whole interview is...
Dude.
And the fact there's no repercussions in innocent people.
Right. It's over a fake news story.
Yeah, over a fake news story.
I mean, the
fact that
story up and got promoted. And so there was at least a little bit of reflection about getting a big story wrong. Like
that's such a big story,
right?
That's such a big story.
Yeah.
The fact that there really were no weapons of mass destruction, and we really did start a war for nothing that really did kill somewhere in the neighborhood of 1 million innocent people.
Right. It's over a fake news story.
Yeah, over a fake news story.
I mean, there should be sorrow,
yeah.
You know what I mean, within news organizations about a mistake of that magnitude.
Okay, so they go on and on talking about the news, how the news is crap. But one thing I noticed, and I'll play some other clips from this, one thing that I noticed is that they're like, what's the guy's name? What's the guy on CNN? Brian Stelter. They really hate Brian Stelter, and Joe Rogan's like doing a Brian Stelter voice and all this stuff. Oh, the mainstream media... They say over and over again that the mainstream media is propaganda. I watched 2 hours of this interview, okay? And they say over and over, the mainstream media is propaganda, it's propaganda. And they keep bringing CNN. One guy they don't bring up, Tucker Carlson. This guy.
Oh.
What I got from this interview is that Joe Rogan believes that the mainstream media, and Matt Taibbi's pretending to believe this, that the mainstream media is corrupt and propaganda. So you know what's the answer? Fox News. Fox News. That's the alternative, It's not the sort of like the alternative press that really has been, coming up through, independent, really like, honestly, like even the Majority Report you could watch to get some kind of, pursuit of truth or whatever. But Joe Rogan has picked, and Matt Taibbi, maybe for financial reasons, Fox News are the truth tellers. CNN is propaganda. Fox News is not propaganda. It's like, it's insane. Let me find this. 54.
Some people once taking.
They have said that.
But is it too late? The problem is, like, people now have associated CNN with bullshit propaganda.
Right.
That they treat you like you're dumb. They think you're stupid. They think, that you could just tell people.
We hear this over and over again. Never hear any criticism of... I agree. I mean, I generally agree with the CNN thing. Not a good source of news. Propaganda has a bad history. But we never hear any criticism of this.
Oh.
Because clearly that's where Joe Rogan has been getting his news. It's like this guy, he likes to smoke weed. He's been the, skeptical conspiracy guy forever. And he's literally watching him get brainwashed by Fox News. CNN is bad, which is why we gotta...
Oh.
That's on YouTube.
CNN is propaganda. Fox News is not. I mean, literally. No, never hear criticism of Fox News in this whole thing. It's always CNN only. Because clearly that's where Joe Rogan gets the litter box stuff, the trans panic stuff, vaccine stuff. So they're the two. There we go. Fox News is the truth tellers. Definitely not propaganda.
Doesn't say he's not doing it.
With that.
I was looking. I thought I saw a video of him talking.
Well, he's definitely talked at it before. It could be from another.
Oh, this is a funny part too. Is that they spend couple minutes trying to find some Klaus Schwab video. Here we go.
Klaus Schwab?
Mm-hmm.
I think there was a thing that said that due to a scheduling conflict, he couldn't make it.
I thought so too. I remember reading that too, but now I'm Googling it and it's like it doesn't come up. Like I'm looking for Klaus. Did Klaus Schwab leave Davos? Is he not there? And
Joe Rogan getting increasingly annoyed at Jamie because he can't bring up the correct Klaus Schwab video.
I don't get a report.
Did you Google, did Klaus Schwab opt out of the World Economic Forum this year?
Party.
Who organized this thing? That's what's super bizarre. Like, that these billionaires and then Justin Trudeau, and then they all fly there.
This is what happens when I Google that.
Did Klaus Schwab, he spelled Schwab wrong.
This is how we know Joe Rogan has been, like, truly mind wiped. Is that when you start hearing the Klaus Schwab stuff, what's his name? This guy, Mr. Party, brings up, they bring this guy up all the time, Klaus Schwab. And it's sort of like, I mean, you guys know, you know what I think it is? And Joe Rogan actually says this. This is why I love Joe Rogan, is he'll just like say what people are implying. And he's like, he looks like a Bond villain. And yeah, he does. He looks like that guy, Klaus Schwab, looks and sounds like a German Bond villain. And he's generally like just a creep and a weirdo, but like to think that this guy, Klaus Schwab, like, how about this? We've watched for just what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, we watched Capital Volume 1 play out in the news with the railway thing, you know? Like, what happened with that? What happened with the railway story? The strike, the railway strike avoidance, let's call it, is that there was a group of people who had like some meager, very reasonable ask of time off, of paid time off, right? They wanted to be sniffing for a while, you know? They wanted paid time off, and then there was another group of people who had a totally competing interest against that, who were like, no. And there was a big fight about it, and then the government stepped in and said, get your ass back to work or we'll put the military on your ass, basically. It's like everything you need to know about how things work in this one story. You could also look at the non-compete story, too. You know what I mean? But no, none of that really... none of that really influences our view of how the world works. It's a German nerd in Davos controlling everything. Seems like a little bit of a misdirect. Seems like a little bit of a misdirect for me that old Joe is falling for here. You know what I mean? Like, come on. That's some weird German guy. That's the problem. Let's take a few more calls. Let's try Fear. Fear, are you there? But I love that. Joe Rogan's falling for every, like, literally, like, just checking every box for, like, crap you could fall for online. Oh, there's this weird German guy. He says you're gonna eat bugs. There's something about you can eat bugs. And there's a part where Joe Rogan... Like, they've all kind of latched onto that. Like, Tim Pool has latched on to, they're going to make us eat bugs. But there's a part in this interview where Joe Rogan's like, I'm actually okay with eating bugs. Because that's sort of like something that like a hunter would do or something. Fear, are you there? I love Joe Rogan. Like, honestly. It's just like watching your grandpa, your dad just completely fall for everything, you know what I mean? Fear, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, Fear, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Oh, well, I'm doing pretty great now that I'm talking to you. What's going on, Fear?
Well, you're on the topic of Joe, so I guess I'll stick to that.
Yeah.
I used to watch Joe until I came to the light side. I left the dark side.
You know what? It's just like anything. Like I can watch Alex Jones and appreciate bits from Alex Jones. Like it's obvious. Like this stuff we can kind of laugh at, and I'm able to watch Joe and see it for what it is. But it's just sad that we are, you know, we are. It's like with Jordan Peterson. It's like there's a real societal problem when people are falling for like the most transparently stupid crap, you know?
Right.
But you
and then they talk to.
You're a stan.
Sorry.
You're a Joe Rogan stan, though.
No. I was many years ago, and then he started talking. He would have 4-hour conversations with people who claimed to be Nazis, and then I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm out.
I thought maybe your name was so maybe you're into old Joe based on your name. It's like a Fear Factor reference.
Actually, it was a reference to a TV show.
Oh.
It was originally Fear Boner, and then I had some kids who could see my computer screen.
Right.
So I had to make it PG.
You didn't want to have to. You didn't want to have to answer any questions about Fear Boner. What is
right?
What is Fear Boner? Is the idea of the show that you have to be in a scary situation and somehow get a boner? Is that the idea of the show?
It was a joke on the show The League. This guy would get a fear boner.
Oh. What's the guy's name?
anyway.
What's the guy's name from
The League?
Yeah, what's the dude's name who he's in movies and stuff and then he got canceled? What's that guy's name?
Yeah, what is his name? I don't know.
What is that guy's name again? Anybody? He's a brother of another guy, of another South by Southwest type director guy.
John LaJoie is the guy who I was referencing.
Oh yeah, forgot about him.
But are you talking about Nick Kroll?
No, I'm talking about Nick Kroll, John LaJoie. He's actually, I would say, an okay Canadian, right? Like we got some pretty bad Canadians, but
Right.
John LaJoie is a good one, right?
Right.
Okay. What do you think about this Klaus Schwab guy? Good or bad?
I don't know. Hey, you follow the current events, so I don't have to.
Very good, very good. Well, you got anything else for us, Fear?
I want to know what the Jordan Peterson McDonald's meal might be.
Ooh, good one.
I imagine there's some apple cider, right?
Apple cider, yeah. Okay, so it's a, or maybe it's like an apple cider cure. You know, like in the beginning of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, there's that like antidote to the poison you just drank. So it'll be apple cider antidote. So it's like a counter apple cider. It's a
Right.
it would be a counter apple cider and then just like a piece of meat, I guess, because that's all he eats.
Right. No buns, only patties.
Absolutely. And then like, oh, okay. But you can only get it. They'll only let you order it if you're wearing the stupidest looking outfit / suit that you've ever seen.
Right. You have to have like a McDonald's suit on.
It'll be like a really wide lapelled sort of like, you know, it has like the lining on the lapel is red, and then the actual suit color's yellow, like that kind of thing. So it's one of these one of these Geordie suits that he wears now.
Unless you're a young woman and you say it's for your dad, right?
Right. Yeah, okay, yes. If you try to order the Geordie meal and you're a woman, they won't let you order it unless a male is there. He'll have to order it. He'll have to order it for you. How about that?
Right.
Well,
they'll have a whole class on it in the Jordan school on the correct way to order.
Absolutely. That's gonna be one of the that's like Geordie 101. I wonder if there's like a Geordie 101 orientation. You know what I mean? Okay, Mark Duplass is the guy I was thinking at. Who said that? He's got the craziest name. What's your name? Lambone Boyne DC. Well, I would say thank you, but your name is too hard to say. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, Fear. We got the Geordie meal, which I like, you know, and I like the sort of women as property, you know, whole thing that he's got going on with it too. But maybe we need to think of what's a Joe Rogan meal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
it was so Burger King did the different colored buns a couple years ago, where they changed the color of their buns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'm thinking something weed related for Joe, right? Like a green bun.
Ooh. Okay, so yeah, maybe it'd be something like it would be a THC infused quarter pounder with cheese It's
Right.
it's all sort of, it's like the most expensive, like the bread has no like gluten in it. It's
Right.
like
And,
it's basically it's $300. It's $300 this meal.
Yeah, and there's a whole paragraph on the menu that explains exactly why you should order this. Like it's sourced from just only the best cows in a specific place, in a place you've never heard of before. And he gets it all the time.
Right, exactly. And if like with Jordan Peterson, if you're a woman, you can't order it yourself. If you have been vaccinated, they won't let you order the Joe Rogan meal.
Right.
So,
right.
And you have to prove Dr. What's his name? Dr. Brent Weinstein or whatever will be there, and he will check your ass for vaccine remnants, for vaccine indicators. He will look in your eye. So he'll basically travel around the world and country. He'll look you in the eyes to determine whether or not you got the vaccine, and then he will not let you order that meal if you got it.
Right.
So I think this so far. I think honestly, these McDonald's meals are a smashing success so far.
Definitely.
All right. Well, bye. Love you, Fear. Bye.
All right. Yeah. See you, man.
Bye. Nice guy there. Really good guy there. I'm surprised Ice Spice doesn't have a McDonald's meal yet, because her name is kind of food. You guys ever think of that?
Abolish the police.
Vampires and cool people, are they not?
I mean, her name is like custom made for like food tie-ins. Ice Spice. Maybe we'll talk to a few more people. Maybe we'll watch some more of this Joe Rogan. But watch Joe Rogan trying to get Jamie to do the correct search for Klaus Schwab. Sorry, Smell, are you there? Oh, Noah, thank you.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Hey, Noah, hold on 1 second, please. Thank you, God damn it. Noah, thank you so much. RM, I've been a fan a while and a patron. Your criticisms of Taibbi are valid, but don't you think that some of the Twitter info is valuable? Hamilton dashboard is indicative of a larger issue. I was reading what's his name? Bronco Marketique did a good article in that Jacobin website about, just a sort of a general. There's some stuff that I actually disagree with what he wrote. For example, one of the things he points out about sort of election stuff is a little borderline, you know what I mean? Like, should people be allowed to spread what could reasonably be considered election misinformation, especially like where to go to vote and stuff like that, is a little on the line for me, But it's disturbing that, the national security state and all this crap are so intertwined with Twitter, but I at the same time, like right-wingers do make these platforms shittier. So I don't have a problem with some censorship, but definitely the national security stuff is disturbing but it's not surprising at all either, because that's where like just information pours in. That's why people are so obsessed with TikTok and China and all this stuff, because it's like, of course they're going to be involved with these giant companies because just so much information is pouring in. The problem is their weird conflicts of interest in the national security state and all that. But I would suggest going and reading that article about like what should we be concerned about with the Twitter files, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, sorry, Smell. I'm so sorry. How are you? Thanks for joining.
Man, no problem at all. I'm doing great now. I'm in this call with my media idol himself.
I love it. Thank you. So nice. Well, before you get into whatever you want to talk about, we've been talking about a pretty serious issue, which is this Cardi B Offset McDonald's meal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
And I wanted to see, do you have any ideas of what your McDonald's meal would be? Because we've come up with some pretty good ones.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. I think I have a a controversial take on this one.
Oof. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Take a seat. Make sure you're ready.
Okay. I'm locked in.
Yeah. Well, as a kid, I really loved their Filet-O-Fish sandwich, and I've been lambasted over that opinion before.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've ever had a fish sandwich in any of these celebrity meals before, but I've thought of going like the route of making it the worst combination possible.
Yes.
I don't know what you could combine with that to really ruin it, like a Sprite slushy or something like that.
That's pretty good. A Sprite slushy. What if we went really extreme with your meal? How about this? How about this? Okay. How about this? Check this out. This is for your consideration. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'll consider.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And you could give this thumbs up or thumbs down. You don't have to. Your name doesn't have to be associated with this meal. Okay.
Okay.
So here
An
it is.
anonymous meal.
Here it is. Okay. It's just a McFlurry, right? It's just a McFlurry, like maybe an M&M McFlurry. Okay. But
my favorite.
Here's the twist: the person working there chews it, kind of like puts it in their mouth, chews it up, and then kind of like spits it into the customer's mouth. What do you think?
Oh, the baby bird meal. Yeah.
Baby bird meal. What do you think?
Oh, I'd love to put my name on that.
Okay, but then to kind of complete this, then if you do the whole thing like that, then you get a Filet-O-Fish.
Wow.
What do you think?
Sort of a challenge.
It's a challenge, absolutely, because a lot of people will be just like, this is too weird. Everyone's watching, and they'll stop, and then no Filet-O-Fish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
got to go home hungry.
Absolutely. So it's something to think about. You know, I think we got some.
And that's why they pay you the big bucks. That's marketing genius.
Yeah. How am I not like a Hollywood? How are we, me and you, not Hollywood?
Yeah, that's a collaborative effort. I understand.
Collaborative. How are we not Hollywood guys yet?
I think we're nearly there. I've been watching a lot of your short. Well, okay. Speaking of, how's the work going on that film you've been talking about?
Been working on it. I've been working on it. It's Here's the problem. If anybody, we actually do in this like little community. We do have a lot of creative people, musicians, artists, of varying degrees. And one thing that's for sure is that this stuff is doing creative stuff is very difficult to keep doing consistently. And especially if you're like doing something big where there's like 10, 11 people involved. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
You're really in for it because, people got things going on, and they don't care that much about you finishing your thing. So it's a challenge.
Understandable. Well, if you need someone to get baby birded in the short film, you can hit me up. You might need to pay for my plane ticket, but
okay. Well, we'll work on it. And do you want to call? If you do approve this, maybe we'll call it the smelt. It'll be called smelting or something like that.
Smelting. It sounds like an Urban Dictionary.
Exactly.
I like that. I like that a lot.
All right. Well, smelt. Have a good weekend. Take Uber cars. Stay out of trouble, or to get into trouble. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm troublesome. I'm a troublesome guy.
All right. Bye, Smelt. Talk to you later.
Yeah, I love you, man.
Love you. Bye. Really good guy there. Really good guy. Somebody says beat a kid in Walmart.
Beat a kid in Walmart. Beat a kid in Walmart.
Beat a kid in Walmart. Jeez. That's a little extreme. Amazing. What else do we have to talk about? Okay, so man, we got some pretty good meals. The Joe Rogan meal is pretty good. It's $300. You know what I mean? Let's watch more Joe. Matt, Joe and Matt.
Not really
Sorry.
They're really just television propagandists. That's what they are, and they're working for these enormous corporations, and it benefits those corporations to have a narrative, and so you have a spokesperson for the narrative. There's no way Don Lemon is a journalist,
right?
Like there's no way Brian Stelter is a journalist. They're just not.
Okay, it's tough. Does this guy make that list? This is. It's 2 hours of this. It's 2 hours of this. You know, this guy Don Lyman. This guy Don Limonade. You know, he's bad. The other guy, he actually does a Brian Stetzer voice. What is that guy's name? Brian Seltzer or whatever. He does a voice that's like borderline homophobic, and he's just like, these guys suck. This guy never makes the list. Oh. A guy who's doing, you know, some of the worst propaganda. I mean, literally, you watch that show, honestly, and it's just like, this guy's a CIA agent, right? Meant to sow chaos throughout the land. You know what I mean? That's what you think. That's the impression you get when you watch that stuff. But somehow he doesn't make the list. Oh. That's the underground alternative press. Fox News. Absurd.
Right. But
they are the way, like, that insurance lady on those insurance commercials is a stand-up comic. You know what I mean? Like,
The
is
progressive
she?
lady.
Yeah, is she really a comedian? I guess she might make a few people laugh.
Met that lady. By the way, I met that lady. She's nice. The insurance. Actually, that's funny because she's actually a pretty serious improv person. But you know, whatever. What are you gonna do? You know. What are you gonna do when you only have the same 8 comedians on your show? You know. Oh, this guy's so funny. This guy's so funny, man. Oh, this guy's an absolute monster on the microphone. You know, this guy, you know, he's just like yelling at people. You know, he just yells. That's Joe Rogan talking about a comedian. Oh, this guy just yells at the audience. It's not even real jokes. It's amazing. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Just kidding. He's the mayor of Austin, and we all love him. Maybe we'll take a couple more calls and get out of here. Who am I, Beetlejuice with the cuppa thing? Speaking of talk radio, Stark 4, what up?
Hey, RM, how's it going?
Stark 4, how are you? You sound like you're having a good time so far.
Who's guys? Who am I talking to? I'm sorry, guys. I'm new to Discord.
No.
Just joined here.
No, you're talking to me. You're talking to RM Brown, renowned internet lunatic. How are you?
Talking to you live? Holy shit!
You're coming
I'm good,
live.
Man. How are you? Big fan here. Big fan.
Stark, what's up? Thanks.
No, thank you. I have a confession to make, RM.
Perfect.
And I am one of the guys. First of all, I'll say that I am a subscriber of the top tier, 8 quid subscriber from the UK. 8 British pounds I subscribe.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Stark, that's so well look, in that case I'll do whatever you want and whatever you say, whatever demand you have, I will humbly do your bidding.
Thank you.
I'm at your service, sir.
Well, my bidding is that you pardon me for a crime that I have committed.
Oh, absolutely. Let's hear it.
The crime is that I have a very close friend of mine, a friend I would call brother, someone who I've known for maybe like 10 years, since I was 10, like 8, maybe 20-year-old friend.
Oh.
He's from Turkey, where the economy is pretty fucked. So like they're all poor over there.
Right.
But he has a great sense of humor, like you and me.
Okay. Yep.
And I have been sharing your exclusive shows with him.
Oh,
without
that's so nice.
being a subscriber.
That's so nice.
But I am an 8 quid subscriber, so like I have sort of like a four people thingy, like 4 people subscribers. Wouldn't you agree that like cheapest is 2 quid, so I pay 8 quid, so I should be able to share it with 3 more people, and I only share with 1.
Sure.
So, like I don't know.
Okay.
It's up to you. It's up to you to make a judgment.
Okay, no problem. I get where you're going. I'm cool with this. Yeah.
This is my confession.
Okay.
And this is my very close friend. Actually, just went to military service in Turkey.
Oh wow!
And he went to service on 5th of February to the heart of the place where the earthquake happened.
Oh my
And then
God.
2 days later, the quake hit, man.
Oh. Oh, so he was there when the quake happened.
Yes.
Oh, is he
He was
okay?
at the heart of it. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I can't hear from him. We have not been able to hear from him. But
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't say 90% sure that he's okay, because I've gone through all the channels, everything. Like, we can't hear from him because he doesn't have his phone with him.
What's your friend's name?
Emirhan Ata.
So we'll all say
Yes.
let's all say a prayer for him.
Let's say a prayer.
Yeah.
Let's tell him that motherfucker to call his friends, because I'm pretty sure what happened, because I looked on I contacted a lot of channels, powerful channels, and I'm pretty sure that none of the conscript military people have been like hurt or anything like that. The military people are fine, and like the people who go to military service in that region, those people are fine. I'm pretty sure he's fine, but
he could just really be dealing with all the fallout and trying to help people from that.
That's what I'm thinking. What's happening? Like, he's busy.
Yeah.
And like, he doesn't have time. I'm pretty sure he must have called his parents. I can't get a hold of his parents' phone numbers either.
Oh my God.
But I'm hopeful that he's okay.
Absolutely.
And I just want to share. I just joined. I didn't want to I was just like, messing around on Discord and seeing what's up. I didn't have any plans. I just wanted to share.
No.
This is my number one priority. I'm a big fan.
Oh,
and
thanks,
I want to share that I'm. Do I have your permission to like? Okay, I'm not asking for permission, because then everyone else will do it. I'm just saying, I'm like, big fan. I live in the UK, I'm very well off. I'm like, economic wise, I'm doing okay. I'm sharing my stuff with this guy, and like, he's I can't get a hold of him. And like, it's like, oh my God, man, it's so bad that like because the social stuff and like socially the general isolation and whatnot, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it.
Yeah.
And like, this guy was my number one guy. Like, every time you release something, I would send him on Instagram RMX.
Oh.
RMX was a code which means RM exclusive, and I would like send him like, oh bro, RMX was so good this week.
Well, look, that's totally fine. You can do whatever you want, Stark, because you're clearly a nice guy. And I will say this, your friend's gonna be in my thoughts, because I would be really worried about him, but I'm gonna really guess and hope that he's okay. And we definitely have, an explanation that the communication stuff could be bad. He could just be very busy. So I think that your friend is gonna be okay, and we're all like, we're all pushing for him. We're all pulling for him that he's okay. All right.
Thank you, Arnab. Thank you very much.
And Stark, you share those videos as much as you want, all right?
Thanks, man. Thank you so much.
All right.
Because this guy was actually being like, oh, every in the exclusive videos, like, you say, if you're not gonna pay, you say something, and like, this guy says something like, is he on to us? Stuff like that. I'm saying, no, like, just watch it, bro.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Okay, before you go, Stark, do you have an idea for what your McDonald's meal would be? Because Cardi B, Travis Scott, Offset, they all have this McDonald's meal. Do you have any idea? Would it be maybe Turkish related? What's the deal?
Like a new kind of meal, or the meal I always? Because I don't have a new kind of meal.
Well, what would you? If somebody went and ordered a Stark meal, what would it be?
It would be just a double sausage and egg McMuffin. I think that's the peak. And
beautiful.
Just eat that, and I always eat it. And that's the stuff.
I love it. I love it.
Look to
Stark, that's perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aram.
I'll talk to you later.
And have a good broadcast.
All right, you too. Bye, Stark. Perfect. So you go order a Stark. You get a double sausage egg McMuffin. Perfect. And what was the other guy's name? Who you have to... Smelt. Or you could go smelting, where the poor employee, but maybe the employees like that. I saw this video, I think it was a TikTok, where somebody was giving a McDonald's employee attitude, and then I don't know if it was them. It was a young person, and the manager comes up and like was just like, how about you get the F out of here? And that's what it should be at McDonald's. If somebody gives any attitude to the employees, you have the McDonald's people who work at McDonald's have total permission to just rip that person an ass, I think. Actually, if you order anything at McDonald's, they get to just yell at you and berate you. That's my policy prescription right there. Should we watch more Joe? I mean, that's the entire Joe episode. It's Matt Taibbi and Joe Rogan basically telling their audience, CNN sucks, Fox News is great. CNN is propaganda, Fox News is awesome. I mean, is CNN propaganda? Absolutely, has a lot of that. But I think we can make a pretty good argument that Fox News is somehow even worse. You know what I mean? At least Joe Rogan watches Crystal and Kyle. You know? And then Kyle comes on the show, and then Joe Rogan is like, I agree with every last bit of this. And then immediately, whoever's next, he's like, I agree with that. I agree with that. Fox News forever. Somebody puts the Elon meal in the chat. Elon meal, a hamburger. No wait, a cheeseburger. No, the Elon meal would be I can has cheeseburger. Like it's like a meme from 40 years ago.
Sniffing.
And you have to be
sniffing
to eat it. Okay, maybe we'll take a few more calls. What else did I have planned? What else did I have written down on this SOB to do? I have a Ben Shapiro video. I have a Ben Shapiro video to watch. You guys want to take a look at this? We all
Chelsea Handler cannot let this thing go.
Oh God. Ben Shapiro, the internet's favorite newsboy.
They've talked about Chelsea Handler the last couple of days because, again, she started it. No one was talking about Chelsea Handler until Chelsea Handler decided that she was going to basically go online and put out a video talking about how wonderful it was not to have kids and how happy she is not to have kids. And some of us looked at that and went, you don't look that happy. And the life you're describing...
I love this. Is another one of my favorite Ben Shapiro tropes. He's like,
this person doesn't look happy.
He's like shaking, you know. He's shaking. A guy who's probably never had fun and is like, you know, since college is trying to figure out a way to scam as much money as he can.
Oh, this person doesn't look happy.
Have you seen, by the way, some of the other people on your channel? Like Matt Walsh? Does that guy look... that guy honestly looks like somebody who would be on an ad for like depression medication. Like the way he looks and sounds.
Oh, but this woman isn't happy.
Describing doesn't sound that happy.
And by the way, there has been some research, and this is sort of obvious if you think about it. I think I talked about this in a Patreon episode. There's been research that women who are not married and don't have kids are the happiest. And in America, people who have kids are the least happy parents in the world. Because if you have a kid in America, there's no societal support. Go F yourself. You have this huge financial responsibility. Go F yourself is basically what America does. But isn't that fun? Like, unmarried women with no kids are the happiest. But, like, this is a total stupid thing because having, like, a lot of the times, like, being married and having kids is supposed to be, like, a rewarding challenge. Not, like, happy. You know what I mean? So, of course, if you survey people, they're going to say, yeah, I'm really happy because I can have fun and do whatever I want. And I don't have to get 2 hours of sleep a night because there's a baby crying, you know? I don't have to, worry about what my idiot husband's doing. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a stupid thing to say, first of all, and it's a mischaracterization of the actual psychology of the situation. What are people saying in the chat here? Arun, I live in North Australia near Chinatown. The food is badass up here. Let's get food. Oh, you live in Austin. Sorry. Oh, you live near Chinatown. Let's go. Let's go get dim sum, man.
Generally speaking, Chinese people look Chinese.
So part of town you live in? Joe, come on, Joe. That's racist.
I could literally say anti-Semitic shit.
To model that behavior for young women and pretend that this is the height of human happiness is a lie. And then Chelsea Handler responded to that, and then some of us responded to that. So Chelsea Handler is neglecting the first rule of holes, which is to stop digging. When you say that the height of human...
What hole is she digging? What hole is she digging? She get a lot of attention from this.
Stop digging that hole. Stop digging that hole. Stop digging that hole of doing exactly what I do, which is total desperation for attention.
Not in Chelsea Handler's case. Like, Chelsea Handler's pretty famous. I mean, you know, she's pretty famous, and of course, like, riling up some goons is a good way to get a little buzz.
Human happiness is eating an edible at 6 a.m., going back to sleep and masturbating, and then getting up and drinking a lot of wine and doing Xanax.
And
Sniffing.
You wake up, do some Xanax, and start
Sniffing. You're terrible.
I gotta say, that doesn't sound like happiness to me.
Right.
But we've noted that. Some of us have noted this. Tucker noted this. I've noted this. Matt Walsh, like a lot of us on the right have noted that Chelsea...
Yeah, picture of human happiness, Matt Walsh. I don't know how anybody watches that Matt Walsh thing. It is literally like he does. You get the feeling like when you're around somebody who's just like a drag, like at a party, and you're like, oh, you know, you're trying to look for ways to get away. You know, oh, did you hear that? You know, that kind of thing. That's what that guy seems like, just a human drag.
But we're happy. We're very happy here at the, the fossil fuel show that we do.
Chelsea Handler doesn't seem like a particular model of female happiness. She's very angry about that. But she's happy.
Right.
She's not angry. She's not upset. She's happy.
Okay.
Let her tell you how happy she is.
Hold a day in the life of a childless woman. The point is to make you feel good about being an aging, deeply unlikable woman who never had kids.
Yeah, also, there seems to be a through line. Because, you know, there was that clip that the Majority Report was talking about with Jordy Peterman. You know, kind of wondering, oh, should women be property? And now this sort of like a woman who's, you know, kind of does whatever she wants. Partly because, of course, she's rich and famous. That helps. That helps. You know, as far as like being allowed to do what you want, being able to do what you want, being a mega wealthy, you know, multimillionaire helps. You know, just to throw that in there. But there seems to be a through line here of women, of women being free, of women not being property is sort of a problemo. You know? It's a little weird. It's a little weird. It's a little
weird. Narcissism. It makes you happy.
Feminists like Chelsea Handler, they've been lied to by
man, I love this guy. I love this guy. Like, Fox News has found, like, what's this guy's name? Jesse Kelly. Man, I mean, not to be... It is ableist. Saying anything about this guy, Jesse Kelly, is ableist. Because you could see it in his eyes and in his voice that something fell out of a window. Some air conditioning unit or something. He's the most bonked on the head guy, but, you know, what are you
their
gonna do?
society forever. That you could be a girl boss and you can do anything a man can do, which everyone who's ever seen a woman back up a vehicle knows that's not true. Your womb resembles a dried up tumbleweed blowing down an old western town, and your Valentine's Day date for the 10th year in a row is a 10-year-old copy of Magic Mike and a half-full bottle of Xanax, and you're trying to pretend like you're happy, but you're not happy.
This lady is miserable. I mean, she is miserable.
He's playing a clip of himself now. Benny Shapiro is part of his own clip. All right.
And it's written all over her face how miserable she is.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, I woke up this morning, well, more like this afternoon, and noticed that there was an emergency meeting of the Receding Hairline Society.
I'm on Chelsea's side in all of this, obviously. You know, if there's a side in just like, you know, weird internet oil morons. But Has anyone ever read any of Chelsea? She writes books too, right? What's in those books? Has anyone read a Chelsea book? Because I feel like it's probably all the same stuff, right? She's like, wine is amazing. Wine is amazing. Prescription drugs are amazing. You know, I feel like maybe I'll read a Chelsea book, but I feel like I gotta get it, you know? Wine is amazing. You know, maybe there's something about like vibrators in there or something. I feel like we kind of get it, but I'm definitely on her side in this one. Because, you know, I mean, that these guys have followings is definitely a sign that people are kind of losing their minds.
To discuss a comedy video I filmed about not wanting kids. Wow. Why would I even need my own children when I get to hear these crybabies all the time? I mean, I can't believe that bearded version of Tucker Carlson thinks I would take half a bottle of Xanax. I take way more than that, you silly goose. Look, I don't want to debate whether or not I'm a girl boss, although I did just look at my bank account and think, that's pretty girl boss. And then I thought about the 10 different people.
Okay, so this is a very smart approach from old Chels here, because the thing that probably riles Ben Shapiro the most is that he's a failure. Is that he would give up all this to be part of real Hollywood. Not Shapiro would, not Wire would, but real Hollywood. And he never will be. And he's a failure. He's a failure, and he's surrounded by his own failure. He built a castle of failure that he lives in every day. And he looks out upon a garden. What would we call it? He looks out upon a manicured estate of failure. And I like to see Chelsea Handler, who's written like 40 books, lean into that. But yeah, it's being mean, it's bullying, you know. But you know, if you're gonna say all kind of creepy stuff, this is what you get.
People, plus 10 plus different people I've been able to put through college. And then I remembered my 6 New York Times best-selling books. Or was it 5? Oh, no, it was 6. And then I remember my recent stand-up special that was just released on Netflix called Revolution. And I thought, yeah, you are a girl boss. You guys seem so triggered by me. I mean, my goodness, Tucker. I think it is time for you to ask yourself a serious question. Are you really upset about how much freedom I have? Or are you upset that you haven't been able to take it away from me yet? Oh, and quick shout out to Ben Shapiro. Thank you for helping my cause.
Okay, now this might be a mistake. Because he's like, no publicity is bad publicity. Like, let's be honest. He's just happy that someone this famous is saying his name. Like, that's where we're at, you know? I'm in the headlines. That's what it is, you know? It'd be funnier. It'd be much more of a clever move to just not mention it. Or to be like, who's that other guy? Who's that other guy on YouTube? He wanted to, you know, write scripts in Hollywood or something. Didn't work out. What's that guy's name? That's what I would do if I were Chels. What's the other guy's name? He's got an annoying voice. Oh yeah, who cares? Who cares? He's irrelevant. He's got a dwindling YouTube show.
Not having children. Who needs the birth control pill when your voice is 100% effective? I don't need a husband, Ben, because I'm in a relationship with myself. And at least in my relationship, someone can get a woman to come. And by all means, Tucker, if you want to respond to my triggers, I will be happy to keep putting out videos as long as you want. I think we both know that you are hate masturbating to me.
Keep that little
and I'm down with that.
All right.
She is, wow. Try and convince herself that she's happy. I'm not even gonna bother.
Okay, you played the clip, you know, and she roasted your ass. What's the response?
She is, wow. Try and convince herself that she's happy. I'm not even gonna bother responding to Chelsea Handler.
Why'd you play the clip? Why'd you play the clip then, goofball? Lazy. That's the thing, man. It's true. Anybody, you know, you're in the audience, you want to go for an easy, you know, some easy, you know, if you're a lazy bastard, if you're a lazy, unprincipled bastard, you know, I mean, there's videos of this guy where he there's one where he did a love language test, you know, with his amazing comedy chops where he's like, oh, this is dumb. He's like, whatever. I mean, the content barely has to be content.
There's specific commentary on my voice or sexual aptitude.
Oh, actually, I wanted to skip forward.
Is not, in fact, on the left. All right, $10 billion. And Charlie...
He's talking about Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger, who are these, you don't know who they are, they're these big investor guys. You probably know who they are. I love this.
Munger is the vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, also worth a couple of $1 billion. But you never hear him quoted, really, despite working, again, with Warren Buffett for years and years and years, because Warren Buffett is on the left. Charlie Munger.
There we go. Warren Buffett is on the left. Warren Buffett is on the left. I mean, you do a political show, and it's like, I mean, obviously this guy's a goofball, but even that, it would literally, I would not do the show anymore. I would be too embarrassed. Warren Buffett, famed leftist Warren Buffett, amazing. All right, let's take a few more calls. Yeah, it's weird. I was at a DSA thing the other day about, hey, maybe the cops should only get, 80% of the city's budget or whatever it was. And Warren Buffett was there, and he was like, hey, and he's smoking weed. Warren Buffett, by the way. No, he's eating McDonald's. Actually, there's a guy who eats a lot of McDonald's. Warren Buffett. What would his meal be? What would Warren Buffett's meal be? Oh man, that's a tough one. Let's take a few more calls, and then we will get the hell out of here. What is his name? Docketer Man? Docketer Man. Are you there? Docketer Man, are you? Oh, you know what Warren Buffett's thing would be? It would be like something old-timey. It would be like a tonic of some kind. It would be a tonic, and then like, the ball in the cup. It comes with a ball in the cup toy. And it's 15 cents.
For him.
Docketer Man, what's up?
Hey, just living the dream. Corporate Fridays, baby. Corporate class.
Ooh.
Tuning in.
Docketer Man, what's going on with you? What's up?
Not a whole lot, just calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Big fan of the show. Had a friend who put me on to your channel during the pandemic, and it made political commentary tolerable again.
Amazing. That's so nice of you to say. How do I say your name? Docketerman? Doctorman. Okay. Why am I saying it all weird? Doctorman. What is wrong?
I know.
What's wrong with me, Doctorman?
Hey, that's a tough question. I think I don't know. I don't know if I'm qualified.
Right.
To speak on that.
You can't diagnose, but I need to look inward on that, right?
Yeah. You know what they say. Happiness comes from within.
Absolutely. Very
I think
wise.
That's what Ben would tell us, right?
Docketerman. I'm just gonna say Docketerman. Docketerman. Do you have any ideas about what your McDonald's meal would be?
What would be? I'm sorry.
Okay, so let's get into this. Cardi B and Offset, and I think Travis Scott had one too. These McDonald's meals, What would you, if somebody went and ordered a Doctorman, what would your meal be? Your McDonald's meal?
Have they introduced spicy nugs at McDonald's yet? Are they spicy? Are they on the spicy nugs game?
No, but they could.
It'd be extra spicy nugs.
Ooh,
10 pack. 10 piece.
So you get a 10 piece, and these things Like they burn your mouth. They're pretty hot, basically.
Oh yeah, they're fire hot. You're sweating.
This
you
is
know?
Dr. Man, this is a really good idea because then your meal will probably go viral because people love doing that. Oh, I'm gonna eat the hottest chip. I'm gonna eat the hottest chip.
Do you think I'd get subs? Could I get like a following that way? Maybe,
Absolutely.
Get some passive ad income or something,
Okay.
just like
yes. Well, here's your meal. Okay, it's not only these ultra spicy like basically like you immediately let's to keep it classy. You immediately you ruin your pants. Let's just say that's how spicy they are. But not only do you have to order, you order when you get the Dr. Man, you order that, but you have to. Part of the thing is before they give it to you, you have to subscribe to the Dr. Man YouTube channel.
Can I sell like underwear on the side too?
Yes.
I think we figured it out.
Well, maybe maybe it's like basically a diaper. Like there's a Dr. Man diaper.
Got it. Like I can rebrand Depends. I can make it cool.
And then you do like a real cheeky commercial where you're like, when you eat the Dr. Man meal, you're gonna need these, like that kind of thing.
Yeah. I totally think it would sell. Honestly, I mean,
well, this is what it is. I mean, people are pretty disappointed because I like Cardi B, I like Offset, and then you look at their meal and it's like quarter pounder with cheese, or it's a Big Mac, a cheeseburger. It's boring. We need to really. In your case,
step it up.
In your case, we need to literally spice it up.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. These these rappers have chips too. They've branded. That's a big thing in Atlanta. The rap snacks.
I see those. Yeah, there's a Cardi B one, right? There's there's some other one. Isn't there like a Lil Yachty chip or something?
There's a Lil Yachty chip for sure. They hit their market cap with the chips, and then they needed to venture elsewhere. The market was saturated, as they say.
I've been meaning to try some of those wrap chips. Some of them are looking pretty good.
$2.99 with the Biden inflation, as they say, maybe $3.99 nowadays. I think you can still get it. I think it's still affordable. They say.
I love it. Wait, okay, hold on. Let me look. So the one that I want to try of these wrap chips the most is the Nicki Minaj chip, it's called barbecue, because they call her Barbie, but it's a honey truffle. A honey truffle. Doesn't that sound good?
Yeah, I think she had a song, right? Truffle butter.
That's right. Good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yep.
Will you? Okay, I'm gonna stream again next week. Will you maybe try some of these wrap chips and tell us which is the best one?
I will dive into the rap chip game, do like a book report, like did in school back in the day, and report back with any, empirical research that I've, developed.
Oh my God. I love you got me excited. I'm going to be looking forward to this. So please, you got to do it. Okay. And I'll
absolutely,
I'll Venmo you whatever the costs are. Okay.
Okay, I think like we could settle on like 72 cents or something. I could go get like a stick of gum.
Well, I'll pay you for your time too. Okay, Dr. Man. Well, Dr. Man,
I appreciate
before
that.
I let you go, do you have anything else you want to say?
No, thanks for the channel, and it's been it's awesome watching it grow. It's fun tuning in.
Oh, that's so nice, Dr. Man. Well, yeah, thanks for talking, and I'll look forward to talking to you next week. Bye bye.
Sounds good.
Bye. I can't wait to get the wrap chip because I see those wrap chips all the time and I'm like, those are some pretty good flavor combos right there. Those are some pretty good flavor combos. I'm a big fan of Nicki Minaj's streams. If you ever watch her streams, there's an infamous stream of her with that girl. What's that girl's name? Koi? That stream is great. It's just her talking to this younger artist. What is Koi a singer? Is Koi a rapper? But she keeps asking, or she asks Koi if Koi likes girls or guys, and it's pretty funny. Nicki Minaj is a good streamer, I will say that. Anyway, guys, I think that's gonna be it. For the grip. Is there anything else I want to talk about? I don't think so. We watched Joe. We talked to the amazing Mayor Pete, and we got some really good. I think my favorite of the McDonald's meals is the Geordie one. You know, apple cider antidote. You can't order it if you're a woman. A man has to order it for you. A man has to order it for you. It's pretty good. I think we did a pretty good job with that. And these are way more interesting. These are way more interesting. We'll take maybe like 2 more calls. Bullet Bill?
Yeah. Where am I?
Bullet Bill, how are you?
I'm doing great. Oh, is this Sarah Brown?
It's me.
Oh,
how are you?
Just gonna. Yeah, I'm doing good. You pulled me out of nowhere.
Party. Well, Bullet Bill, what's up with you?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I just saw you live, and I thought I'd have to check it out. Yeah.
So nice.
I like your content.
You having a good weekend? Anything interesting gonna happen for you this weekend?
No, not really. I've got teaching a little bit tomorrow, but apart from that, no. Yeah. All right. You got any ideas for this McDonald's meal? Yeah. So, if it was me, I think I'd have a quarter pounder inside a Big Mac.
Like a foie gras or whatever, foie gras, like a turducken kind of deal.
Yeah, no, don't. That makes it sound gross, or maybe it is gross. I don't know.
This is a great idea. A quarter pounder with cheese inside of a Big Mac. You said?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love this. This might be my new favorite one. That's such a good idea. So it's like sandwiched in, basically.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And anyone could do it. I mean, I could do that. I mean, I don't work at McDonald's, but I'm pretty sure I could do that.
Well, I would love to see this happen, where you go and order one, and then you tell them like, "Oh no, that by the way, that's a Bullet Bill. That's a Bullet Bill."
Oh yeah.
And you walk around. You're kind of marching around the McDonald's, and you're like, "Oh, this is the delicious Bullet Bill that I'm eating." You're just trying to spread it. You're trying to spread the word.
Oh, the Bullet Bill. You really ought to try the Bullet Bill. And, yeah, before you know it, there it is on the menu.
Oh, man, thank God they're not out of Bullet Bills today, because then it's not a happy day for me. Like that kind of thing.
And everyone's saying, what's a Bullet Bill? I've never heard of one.
You never heard of a Bullet Bill? Oh, weird. Okay. All right. I guess you're not.
Yeah, but yeah, that'd be my thing.
All right. Well, Bullet Bill, you got anything else to say?
Yeah, I think Joe Rogan, I think he's just fascinating, isn't he? He's just, how I think he got big? I think he got big by having people on his show, deliberately inviting people on that are stupid, that are just completely brain dead. And by comparison, he always seemed smarter.
Absolutely.
So lots of people ended up sitting around thinking, this guy's really smart. He's got lots of really good points. And I keep thinking, no, he hasn't. He's just interviewing more stupid people.
Yeah, I mean, it is. Here's the thing, though. Like, I have always been pulling for Joe Rogan. Like, Joe Rogan doesn't seem like a nefarious guy or a mean guy or a bad guy. I'm still to this day, I'm pulling for Joe Rogan. He endorsed Bernard Saunders, endorsed whatever, but he's Bernard Saunders. I think, there's I'm rooting for Joe generally, but it's he can't pull himself out of this Fox News thing. He's just stuck. He's just
I can't tell. I can't tell if is he being led on or is he leading into it? He's sitting in that zone where you just can't really tell. And
yep,
it's the COVID thing though. That's where you really go, oh come on, man, that's not like.
Well, yeah, that's a good. It's interesting though too, because the COVID thing was a disaster, or the way that a natural disaster is a disaster, and it did like heighten people's politics, or put, radicalize people in different ways. And it's definitely like Joe's politics like really got pushed onto one side because, can't go to the gym, can't go to the fancy restaurants in LA, that just really rattled him. But anyway, Bullet Bill, I can't wait for your meal to take off, and I'll talk to you later, all right?
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me. Big fan.
Bye-bye.
Oh, can I get a Ben Shapiro impression for?
Absolutely, great. Great, Bullet Bill. I'll eat one of those. Absolutely. But not with Chelsea Handler, because she's miserable. She's miserable and I'm happy.
Bye-bye, Bullet Bill. Chelsea Handler's miserable and Ben Shapiro's super happy. That's what happiness looks like.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I wonder if Ben Shapiro has ever, had fun? Has he ever had fun? That's what I would ask him if I ever go on his Sunday interview show. Have you ever had a good time in your life? Probably not, right? Anyway, guys, that's the show. And if you don't like it, well then...
wipe your ass with them. Wipe your ass with them.
You know what I mean?
Wipe your ass with them. Wipe your ass with them. Wipe your ass with them. Wipe your ass with them.
Wipe your ass with them.
Well, guys, thank you so much. Big shout out to all the McDonald's meals. And I cannot wait to hear about these wrap chips. On the next episode, we will be getting a wrap chip review. Love you guys. And never forget to All right, bye, y'all. Talk to you later.